the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and singing the big bat in the lineup. So just about set. And on the mound now, Mitchell Kermit. And he's coming off a big year, Singy.
Yeah, and a huge key was health. I mean, to be able to take the ball as often as he did, have over 20 wins. You go into the offseason having gone to another level. And I think what happens is you come back the next year and you expect to pick up exactly where you left off.
And that's downstairs and outside. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-0. The lefty fires. That's in there.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Fastball for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That one the other way. Oh, great grab on the dive. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out. Kyle Stowers, the next to hit. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. And that one fouled off. Kermit, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity, and it is hard to catch up to.
And first offering is fouled off.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Next one in the dirt. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The line of the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And down on strikes. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing. Blue Jays will get there. And next for Toronto, Mitchell Kermit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
0-2 now as he swings through it. It's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And it's scored position with 2 away. And here is Nolan Gorman. Right side. Stowers has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Kermit back to work. In the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kermit, just 21 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 3-2 now. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Not in time. He's safe.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw of his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Zidane Rafaela in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Dustin Harris, the next to hit, takes outside. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Sam Buck. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Tracks it down for the out. Then there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Alec Thomas now. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. That one missing inside. There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive.
Runner takes off for 3rd. Pitch misses inside. The throw, tag, and he's out. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. This to 3rd. Throws to 1st, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Corey Seager. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Got him swinging. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit and spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
1 down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Smoked to the left, base hit. Everything
everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that one upstairs. Missed with a changeup, and now 3-2. Carter at first, one gone. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe.
Comes through with the RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Ball one there.
It's a good take.
And another ball. On the ground. Barker throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Justin Foscue stepping in for the Rangers. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. They get a run of inning number 4 now. It's the Rangers 3 and the Jays nothing. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Down the third baseman, Dustin Harris. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's going to be Sam Huff. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. Huff, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. High fly ball, right field. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That's off the mark, and the count's full.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have shown patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. And a foul ball.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Harris over at first with one away. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches. Cash out of the dugout. And ready to make it. And that one hammered back there. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. His second. Base is empty with 2 away. And now for the Jays, Mitchell Kermit. Well struck right field. That's back there. Reaching for it and breaks it in. Kermit overcame a forgettable pitching performance by coming up big at the end to lift them to a walk-off win.
It's not going to be all sunshine and roses for any pitcher, Boog, and that includes two-way players. Still, some really good ABs for him.